bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
CIP coming. Life without me, most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouty, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown down, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quickly check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so right.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Taking a shot on the first play. He connects on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now here he goes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Minshew on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Minshew working from the gun. That's Worthy running the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
You've been here before.
Out of the gun, Minshew. That one connects. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going power with a big tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
Here's a gift to Hunt. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 3rd and
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Minshew will sneak it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. Chiefs finish off their opening drive. In that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock. Methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and the end zone as a result.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by one. 8-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 5-point first quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-8 ball game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the shotgun, Minshew. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Ravens 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Henry on second. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running once more with Henry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5. 16. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Alu to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Rumihio with the return. He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Minshew. This is cut downfield by Rice. 30 into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And he gets into the end zone again, and this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. Butker on now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Headed out right. He calls his own number again. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it!
Just look at everyone flying down the field. When they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence.
Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Minshew. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Back to throw, Minshew. Ooh, puts it under this one, right side. brought inside the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, looking for options. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2. They'll try to run with Pacheco. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now Minshew on third and goal. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. The 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs needing 4 points. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, Minshew. Buys time, rolling right. Trying the comeback route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail, to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down. Back to throw. That's Worthy running the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Look to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Setting up to pass. Pass it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Minshew working from the gun. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Put the body on the line for his team. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Now here he goes. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. 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 Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. I know as long as you get really Listen, I don't mean to call you cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back way back. Right, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. On my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Play action. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, Smith to throw. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Smith on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Looking quickly here.
Tackle made just shy of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
6 yards.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hope for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Smith will try again on second. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
second down, looking for options. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is on third and short. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yet you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And you just get the playoff. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, Minshew. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, trio left. You know this shit? Another look.
Smith yet again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
There we go, slow ball.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Genty underneath. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or it gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they do it as a receiver.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And Dosa the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's Worthy running the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Mendoza, the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. On the move, headed right. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. The catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10, Minshew. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power?
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. Forced out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Minshew on 1st down. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
This is caught. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the shy of that two-point conversion. Butker on now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go, hey.
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Looking to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Minshew working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas
Minshew
City
looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Hits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Offensive line fast.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got ground. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Complete to number 5, Marquise Brown. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Second down run by Pacheco. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
The score, Chiefs 22.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. And they send a man in motion. Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense in a hurry up here. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw, Smith. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Smith will try again on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Tuesday. Everybody. Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Let's go.
On first down, here's Smith. Holds in, again it's Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Pacheco. Puts his way through a tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's good.
Rolling on first is Minshew. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football, even at the elementary school. Find the fastest kid and let him...